It's Therapy Thursday, a day where we answer your questions with the help of our friend, Dr. Brenda Lloyd Jones from the University of Oklahoma. Dr. Brenda, good to see you.
Good to see you, Jonathan.
All right, so we got two questions. The first one comes from Kathy today. Kathy says, codependency is a word I often hear thrown around in friend circles. What is its meaning, and can you provide an example of it? Codependency.
Yeah, sure. You know, codependency is a concept that is used in counseling as well as psychology, and it really features or focuses on relationships and responsibility, mental health as well. So let's define it. Codependency is really characterized by dysfunctional and unhealthy patterns of behavior in which an individual or individuals rely on others too much for emotional validation. So it can show up like people pleasing and going over and beyond what is necessary in order to gain attention or a sense of love. And so consider this example. Sarah, who has a significant other named Frank, and Sarah goes over and beyond to cover for him and to make excuses for him because he has a substance misuse issue. Here is Sarah's issue in terms of her feeling a sense of, I want to be his savior by any means necessary. He will only love me if I do this. And what she's really doing is perpetuating his issue and at the same time decreasing her self-esteem and her well-being, while Frank is certainly being enabled and staying at that place. So codependency is unhealthy, and you certainly want to do something about it if you find these symptoms or these issues problematic for you.
Okay, interesting. Our next question today comes from Kevin. Kevin says, my friends and I talk casually about bullying and harassment, debating whether they're the same or different. So what's your take? Is bullying and harassment different?
Well, you know, first and foremost, bullying and harassment are unacceptable negative behaviors. Let's just get that out there. Yes, they are different, however, they are connected, but let's talk about the differences. Bullying is characterized as a power imbalance, and so it is also characterized by negative, repeated, unwanted behavior. So that power imbalance means that someone in a superior position insults or harms someone in an inferior position. So that could be at school, that can be at work, that can be even at home. When we talk about and what does that look like? It could look like, in terms of bullying, verbal bullying, where you use words to insult and injure someone. Even we're familiar with cyber bullying, where you get on the internet and you bully people online. Harassment is a broader term, and it encapsulates a gamut of undesirable and unwanted behaviors. And so it can show up such like being bullied because of your age, whether they think you're too young for a position or too old for a position. You can be bullied because of a disability, because of race. There's so many things in that broader area of harassment. However, what makes the distinction between bullying and harassment has a legal component usually. And so harassment can be, you can have a legal consequence if you are found, depending on regulations and the notion of being able to combat the situation in terms of characteristics that are protected.
Okay. All right, Dr. Brenda, thanks so much. We appreciate it. Good topics.
My pleasure.
If you have a question you would like for us to consider for next week, send us an email, therapythursday@griffin.news. We'll be right back. Stay with us.